And it'll be the Kings off the tip. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. We've got LeBron James. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Here's O'Neal, and then he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Leonard outside. And there's a pick from the arc. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Pass to James. Back to Durant. From 8 feet. Rebounded by Pippen. George outside. Pippen outside. Back to George. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Up top, Durant. George defending. Pass to Antetokounmpo. James against Leonard.
Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's James. Five to shoot. Antetokounmpo outside. The fadeaway. That one is off.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
George passes to Pippen. Leonard looking around. Blocked! And they're able to recover. And so James will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
The Kings trailing. Pippen outside. Leonard for three. And another miss by Sacramento.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Orlando moving the ball around. James outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Wembanyama. George outside. Pippen outside. From deep, Wembanyama. James with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Durant. Over Leonard. No good. A bit long that time. And so here's Sacramento. They trail by one. Leonard on the wing. To get back on track. Orlando with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Outside Wembanyama. Leonard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Orlando leading by 3. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And James launches it from deep. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pippen with it. No points so far. Leonard can't get it to go.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Here's Chamberlain. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Magic. They lead by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Wembanyama out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's George. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. George has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. The putback. Oh, LeBron James, the putback slam.
Look, everybody always wants to compliment LeBron James on the glass. Well, he should be. He's huge, but he knows how to use that body effectively.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Leonard. Some room here for George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a pure score. If George finds his shot, it's almost as good as in.
And there's James from the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
George outside. There's the triple and another Sacramento 3.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
And there's James from the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George outside. Sacramento passing it around. Screen by O'Neal. From outside the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Orlando. It's a 3-point game. James inside, defended by Pippen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Pippen. Back to George. From behind the arc. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Orlando calls timeout. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. James, outside. Antetokounmpo finds Durant. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Pippen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
SGA hits them both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Leonard outside. Three-pointer, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Durant taking it in close.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal for the finish. And SGA throws it down.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Pippen, still without a bucket. Oh, deflected, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
James outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Kings trail by 11. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to George. Gets a very good look and converts. George has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
SGA passes to James. And another 3 for Orlando.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Pippen for 3. George, it goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
17 seconds left to play in the first half. With the step back. Pippen, pass to Wembanyama. Over Antetokounmpo. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Magic with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. Back after this. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yet to see a basket on the court for the Magic. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kevin Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Leonard. Over James.
Come on.
Here's Wembanyama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Sacramento shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And so he hits both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Outside Durant. Outside SGA. Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Pippen outside. George outside. Shoots over Durant. Goes back up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Chamberlain. George over to help. And there's James from the arc. Nails it from 3. James has got 19 points.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. Good on the second one. Magic leading by 9. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, a new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Back to you.
Yeah, it flipped quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. Outside Wembanyama. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Durant. On the wing, SGA. Ooh, strong finish, SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pippen, pass to George. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Back to Pippen, the 17-footer. And it's Orlando with a rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. That's good from Durant on the assist by James. Durant's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Wembanyama, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
James passes to Antetokounmpo. The open shot by James, and Orlando tacks on 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Timeout called, Sacramento. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Pippen. Back to George. Uncovered. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Outside, SGA. 51 seconds left in the third quarter.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Kings trail by 15. George outside. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Fires from the wing. Rebound by the Kings. O'Neal's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pippen outside. Throws it up high. James deciding where to go with it. No luck on that one. And so it's the Orlando Magic in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. George out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. They grab their own miss. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. Pass to Chamberlain, and it's rejected. They recover it, they get it back, and they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Kings trail by 11. Now here's Pippen, outside Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard, wide open look. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Timeout! Magic!
Timeout! Timeout! Starting.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the teardrop. Second chance effort. SGA just powering through contact.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
To the inside. Tipped. James with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Chamberlain. Outside, SGA. Kings trail by 11. And here's Pippen. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, got a piece of it. Pippen left side. Here's Wembanyama. George fires. Durant there for the rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
George against SGA. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, he misses the layup. Pippen outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Releases. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. Magic leading by 11. Good for 2.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
The Kings call timeout. It's George on the wing, guarded by Durant. Oh, no good on the layup. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
George against Antetokounmpo. LeBron! Oh, he needed it, and he got it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now here's Pippen. Outside Wembanyama. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the trifecta.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
James outside. Beyond the arc. Oh, no good. And so here's Sacramento. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. It's off. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Now here's Leonard. Outside Wembanyama. Here's George. Now Antetokounmpo. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, LeBron James.
And the Magic start out with the ball. A look at the starting group for the Magic. We've got Chamberlain. Kawhi Leonard is out there with James. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Now here's LeBron. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to SGA. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's LeBron. Knocked loose. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Giannis kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giannis. Kings moving the ball around. From deep, George. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to O'Neal. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to speak with the head coach of the Kings for a minute. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Outside, George. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Pippen with it. Leonard picks him up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Free throw good from Pippen. And both free throws good for Pippen. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. LeBron with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Leonard. 5 to shoot. LeBron passes to Leonard. And a miss here on the triple. It's Pippen on the wing. Sacramento again missing. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near James as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit. Giannis passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Pippen. Unloads from 13. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Lethal. Need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Chamberlain dishes to Leonard. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
1:09 left in the first. Abdul-Jabbar finds SGA. Yep, that one goes in there.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. From the arc, Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hasn't made one yet. And the shot goes in.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Chamberlain. Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside, SGA. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on LeBron. Here's Giannis. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. the officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
2 minutes to review the play. The previous play is under review.
You need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Sacramento Kings. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Paul George is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Pippen. And it's Giannis in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Outside, George. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Sacramento with the ball. Antetokounmpo finds George. Poked away. Pass to Pippen. 6 to shoot. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for George. No good on the 3. The Magic trailing. Outside Leonard. Here's Shaq. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And Orlando has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. 4 on the clock. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. A smooth play inside by Abdul-Jabbar.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now Chamberlain, pass to Leonard, shoots the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists now in this one.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
And stolen by Leonard. And Kawhi drives. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to George. Off target with his 3. Orlando leading by 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pippen with the steal.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
LeBron outside. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
LeBron passes to Chamberlain. Floats it up for James. Stolen by Pippen. Goes up. Giannis clean up the fast break.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
The three from LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. LeBron's got 7 points. The Kings trailing. Outside, George. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. From the line, again, Sacramento.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Pass to LeBron. This one for three. Kept alive. Outside for KD. He shoot again. Here's Chamberlain. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Leonard, that's for 2.
And fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without foul.
And Orlando has possession. Shaq with a screen on Pippen. The drive by James.
And then he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Orlando out in front, up 2. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans half-court jump.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Durant. LeBron James is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. Clock at 6. Outside for Durant. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Durant's got the first basket of the second half here for the Magic. The Kings trail by 5. And here is Antetokounmpo. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Orlando grabs the miss. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. James, the bounce pass. And here's Leonard from 3.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds George. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Can't get it to fall. Durant with it. Outguarded by Giannis. In close. Durant gets the bucket.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy. Using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul. First team foul.
And KD, no good on that one.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 4. From deep, George. Forceful slam by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Outside, James. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. James has got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Giannis against Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar passes to SGA. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Chamberlain on him. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
The Kings trail by 6. Outside, George cranes it from beyond the arc. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Back to James. Shoots over Pippen. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Pippen gets it to go.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
James, the bounce pass. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Abdul-Jabbar finds SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
LeBron outside. Outside Durant. Back to James. Shoots over Pippen. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Pippen. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Top of the key, SGA. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Leonard. Leonard chewing him up inside.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Puts up a deep 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Magic lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. They've got Antetokounmpo. Paul George is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pippen in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron grabs the miss.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Pass to KD. Orlando moving the ball around. Leonard with no one around. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Antetokounmpo passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. George with the screen on Leonard. Outside, George. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, James. That ball, nice speed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 6 assists now in the game.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Timeout, Kings. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Thank you once again, Allie. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside Pippen. 5 on the clock. Giannis kicks to Pippen. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. Pass to Leonard. Chamberlain with it. James. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Now James, outside Leonard. Here's Durant. Chamberlain down low.
Oh, man!
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Antetokounmpo against Chamberlain.
He powers through size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Shaq with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. James.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Shooting for Orlando, LeBron James.
Free throw good, LeBron. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Kings trail by 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Durant. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. No good there. Antetokounmpo. Highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
James against Pippen. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
O'Neal outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Timeout, Kings. LeBron against SGA. From outside, O'Neal there for the rebound. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And so Orlando again turning it over.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
On offense, here are the Kings. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now SGA. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Knocks down the 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Third team. At the line for the Magic, Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now. It's a great way to extend the lead.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Now on to Kumbo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Magic ball.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Magic.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So the Magic win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, any